Welcome to Study with Amit. I am Amit and today I am here with the topic how to score 15 out of 15 in programming. Yes, 15 out of 15 in programming. It's very what we say extraordinary thing, but you can surely achieve that much as if you follow as I say. So that's the reason watch the video till end, and at last you will be able to know that yeah, you will get 15 out of 15 in your Java programming or the programming which you get. So let's start. For getting 15 out of 15, there are 5 points which are very important point, and at last we have 2 bonus point which is very necessary for you all. If you follow the last 2, you can surely get plus 2 to 3 marks more than what you deserve. So that's the reason watch the video till end. So let's start. Our first point of getting 15 out of 15 in our programs. Now, what we should know, if we get any program to write in Java, so what we should know, mainly we should know the basic. First of all, our basic should be clear. So that's the main thing, and that's what we call base of writing a program. If you want to write a program, our basic should be clear. So first point is you should clear all your basics, like how to write the statements and for loop, while loop, do while loop, how to use all that and all the things, array, strings, all the things. Moving to our second point is correct form of writing. We should know the correct form of writing a program. If we write any program but it is not arranged in a perfect manner, then it is not what we call, it will give an error. So that's the reason we should know to arrange the program in a specific way, in correct sequence or correct order, to get the good benefit or to use the program for execution or getting the output. So that's the reason we should write in sequence and we should follow a perfect sequence of programming. So let's move to our third point. Our third point says that there should be no syntax error. If you are writing in your examinations, then you are not having the computer or any PC to check that your program is correct or not, it contains any error or not. So you should be clear that there should be no syntax error in your program. Because what is syntax error now? So you should know that syntax error is something if you have to write all the things in small letters or in lowercase, so we should write it in lowercase only, because Java is case sensitive language, so it only knows what it is installed in it. So that's the reason we should follow a case sensitive policy of this. So case sensitive, it is case sensitive, so we should be known to that what to write, where the capital, where the uppercase is used, and where we should use the lowercase. So that's a big thing. So if we follow this, generally marks are deducted on this only. So we should follow this, and by following this we can get good marks in our programs. Now moving to our next point, we have write the full thing. If we are writing one program, then we are writing it and then we follow some shortcuts like system.out.println, we write it SOPLN. It's okay in class, but it cannot be tolerated in your exams, as these points are very necessary, and at this point only the teacher cuts the marks. The person who checks the paper, he cuts the marks on this basis only, that you are writing the full thing or not. If it is system.out.println, you have to write it system.out.println. There is capital S, so yes, your system should contain capital S, and that's a big thing. So you should follow. In this topic only comes the previous topic of lowercase and uppercase, that write the full thing. Somewhere or the other, I have seen that for public static void main, people write PSVM. So that's not a good thing, and they just open and close bracket for string arrays. Yes, it's okay. It takes it. Java program takes it, but it will not be tolerated in your exams because it sees your concept and you know of syntax or not. So that's the reason. If you write it PSVM, so that's wrong. So here your marks can be deducted. Our next point is put the semicolon. You should hear this perfectly, that put the semicolon where it is needed and don't put where it is not needed. Means that put the semicolon where it is needed. If you are writing on program, you know that after printing we have to put semicolon, after taking input we have to use semicolon, that you should know. But in some cases we don't use it, like if, because if case, if else, or in for loop, while loop, do while. In loops we don't use this semicolon. So that's one of the important thing that you should know. If we put semicolon in if or for, it will not terminate, and at once only it will be closed and there will be no change in the value of variable. So that's the reason you should know that where to put semicolon and where to not. So that's really very important thing. Moving to our next or bonus point is the points which will increase your marks by 2 to 3 marks. Yeah, surely it will increase your 2 to 3 marks. I have also scored by using this, so you can get perfectly benefit of this one. So our 2 points which are there are, first important point, you write comments. If you are writing program of 15 marks, you think that all are there, but the, what we say, the person who checks the paper, he wants that what you are doing extra. So for that you put comments, single line comment, double line. Single line comments are generally used, so single line comments, you can put single line comments to get good marks in the programming. So if you describe the program in good way putting the comments, so you get more marks, and the person who checks the paper, he understands that the person who is writing it, the student is knowing the concept and he is just describing it as he know. So by describing, by giving comments, you get good marks and you give a good impression to your teachers. So that's one reason. And our next bonus point is give variable description. Yes, giving variable description is one of the important thing that students generally forget or they have to leave because of lack of time. So you should try to give variable description to not all the variables, but at least 4 to 5 variables which are important and are being used for different purpose. For variable description, I will make another video on this variable description, so you can check that video afterwards. So this, all the things with 5 important tips and 2 bonus points, you can get 15 out of 15 surely in your exams. So be assured that you are going to get 15 out of 15, and you comment below that how much marks you got by using these techniques, and you will give surely a good response. I hope so. So thank you. Thanks for watching this video. if you find this video helpful, then do share it with your friends. So thank you. Have a good day. Jai Hind.